Well, welcome along to Hong Kong Direct, your weekly instalment of all things Hong Kong racing. And on the back of what was a very big week here in Hong Kong, here's what we've got coming up for you on the show. We'll be looking back at the HKIR for this year. We'll also be hearing from Blake Shinn, who joins us on the programme, plus a look back at Golden 60's fantastic win in the mile under Vincent Ho, now making it to number 19 here in Hong Kong. Plenty to look back on as far as the big week was concerned here at the Hong Kong Jockey Club. Well, to kick things off, we can take a look back at the VASE, the Sprint and the Cup in part one of the HKIR review.
Glory VASE outside of Ibira. It's Glory VASE though on the outside of Pile Driver. Ibira third. Glory VASE is in front of Pile Driver. One VASE is good. Two VASEs are better. Glory VASE won it.
I was confident if I turned for home between 3 to 5 lengths from the leaders, passing by the 600 meters, 500, I was going to be able to run them down because he's a finisher. He's a very strong finisher. And obviously, I got to highlight what amazing job this trainer has done with this horse. Bring him back and forward to Hong Kong to keep on performing. 3 times over here to win it in a second. Very few trainers can do it, and I got to highlight what amazing job he's done.
Courier Wonder leads. He's running around again just like last time. He's a length on Skyfield. He's all over the show, Courier Wonder. Skyfield for Blake Shinn grabs him. The big chestnut's in front. He's going to win the sprint.
I've always said it for a while that he's pretty special. He's still getting there. So, you know, I think he's got his best racing ahead of him. So we've got something really nice to work with, and it's nice to see him do that today. And I think the next 12 to 18 months is exciting times for this horse.
Loves Only You's getting out now. Russian Emperor, Ishiguazu. Loves Only You's in the middle. Still Russian Emperor in front. Loves Only You flashing through the centre. Out wide Ishiguazu. It's Japan 1-2. Loves Only You says sayonara with the cup.
素晴らしい走りで素晴らしいエンディングを自ら作り上げてくれたなととても感謝しています。彼女はこれからお母さんになりますが、素敵なお母さんになってくれることを願っています。Thank you for watching and thank you Hong Kong.
Well, Yuga Kawada there, who went out a winner on Loves Only You in the Hong Kong Cup last weekend. I'm pleased to say that I'm joined on the line by another winning rider of one of our international races. Blake Shinn has very kindly taken the time to join me. Blake, welcome to Hong Kong Direct. Great to have you on the programme. First off, a win in the Hong Kong Sprint, I imagine mixed with mixed emotions, but you were still able to get your head in front, and very well done.
Thanks, Nick. Yeah, like you say, it was mixed emotions for myself and Casper Founds, a trainer, and the connections of Skyfield after the race. But yeah, it was a tough win to take, that's for sure. Under the circumstances of what happened, so it was a really unfortunate thing that what happened in the race. But you know, these things happen in racing, and you know, it unfortunately just happened on one of the biggest days in Hong Kong.
It certainly didn't, and thankfully all the riders there will certainly be okay and make speedy recoveries. Just on the horse, Blake, he's a horse that you've never lost faith in. He provided you with your first group win here in Hong Kong. I imagine he just means so much to you. He
does. Look, he's a horse that, you know, Casper Founds and myself have always believed that he had the ability to win at Group 1 level. He was placed last season in Group 1 behind Wellington, and we thought that he could make more improvements this season, which he has, and he had to obviously to win a Group 1. He had a interrupted preparation leading into last weekend. You know, we tried to experiment with blinkers. We rode him forward, a few different things, and I think that in itself made the win a little bit better because, you know, in Group 1 racing, it's all about the preparation and, you know, having the right prep. And Skyfield's prep wasn't ideal. Yeah, the things happened in the race that, you know, helped get him over the line first. Obviously, we touched on that. But, you know, hopefully in his next race, the Group 1, he can prove to everyone that, you know, it wasn't just a fluke and he can, you know, take it out on his merits.
Indeed, no, he's obviously a very smart horse. Blake, you've won a lot of big races, notably a Melbourne Cup them years ago on Viewed. How important is this win for you in your career?
It's a great achievement, especially being in Hong Kong. You know, at the point of my career being in Hong Kong, it's obviously been a bit of a tough road, and you know, people have acknowledged the fact that it's been a bit of a hard road, and to take out a race like that is of significance to me. I just would have liked it to be under a bit better circumstances. A win is a win, but it is hard to feel good about the win on the weekend under those circumstances. But you know, hopefully we can win in Skyfield in a month's time and take out a Group 1 race.
Yeah, indeed, I'm sure. We can't wait to see him again on track. Obviously, after winning at the international meeting. Blake, great to chat to you as always, and we're certainly looking forward to seeing him next time. Many thanks for joining us on the show.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So fantastic races, the Sprint, the VASE and the Cup. And, well, the star turn who lined up in the mile was Golden 60, and he certainly didn't disappoint our racing fans.
The Longines Hong Kong Mile. He's going for history to make it 19 wins. And the crowd are willing him on. Ready to go. Racing in the mile. He jumped midfield, Golden 60. Lucky Express from out wide away. Well, excellent proposal going forward.
It was just a bit tricky from gate 2, you know, and you know, that's my only concern. I've different plans, obviously, but you know, have to accept where I am and believe in my horse. You know, he's brave enough to take gaps or you know, strong enough to push horses out, but just see how the race pan out, and eventually it went well. So yeah.
Salios has walked them down the backstretch, and in the Longines Mile, he leads by 3/4. Salios over Lucky Express and Vandergaard. Excellent proposal, 4th, Waikuku, 3 wide 5th. Golden 60s just in some traffic for the moment.
Once the gap was there, I know he for sure he did his best, but you know, it's uncertain with another competitors behind me, so just doing our best, and he produced a great sprint and sort of had a little look at the screen, and you know, it was way clear, so it was good.
Golden 60s looking for room. Vandergaard's to his inside. Vincent gets him out now, and here he comes. Denon Kingley gets up the rail. Golden 60, they roar for their hometown hero. He's a length clear over Salios, running on Mother Earth. It's Golden 60. The locals can't beat him. The internationals can't beat him. This is his house.
Where is the next race in mind, if there is a plan?
I think Francis are planning to race him in Stewart's Cup in January. After that, we'll figure out, you know, we'll select some races to go for, because we don't want to tire him out if we are really going for overseas international, one race by a time, but obviously also need to be mindful not to use him too much.
Well, Golden 60, fantastic there when winning the mile. Let's take a look at the diary. Here's what we've got coming up in the next week or so in Hong Kong. We've got racing this Saturday. The feature race is the 8th, which includes some very nice Derby prospects going forward. We're Wednesday at Happy Valley for a 6:15 start, and Monday at Sha Tin. There are a couple of cup races coming up on that programme. But a nice card this Saturday at Sha Tin. Race 8 includes a couple of possible feature 4-year-olds going forward, and they include the likes of Blaze Warrior. That's about all we've got time for on the show, and with that we'll leave you with Blaze Warrior, who was successful last time under Joe Moreira.
It's igniting Hinch Love. The runner's there for My Sugar, then Mr. Snowden, followed by Kinda Cool, and Tempest Express is next. My Sugar takes the gap. Hinch Love now. Blaze Warrior comes through too, and Tempest Express is right there. It's the favourite pair. My Sugar, Blaze Warrior though, up the middle. Too strong from Tempest Express third, but Blaze Warrior back onto the winner's list. Beat My Sugar, ease down a length.